What's the deal, YouTube? It's your Loc Milk 74. Let's get straight into this. Make sure you go hit that like and subscribe button right now. Let's go. So in the previous video, I discussed how I went to the hole over the race riot. Okay, so they released me like I told you. They tried to take me back down to where the incident happened at. That didn't happen. They sent me to 2628. So when I hit 2800, I went to the 2-man cell upstairs. Like I said, they don't walk you to the cell like in these out of states and these in these other states. They don't walk you to the cell or nothing or whatever. So they pop the gate. They tell me what cell. You hear the cell opening as you walking down. It's like chunka 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 chunka. It's like a crazy sound, like on everything, bro. They have you like what? So you walking down there and like you passing everybody's cell, they looking or they trying to say something. When I walked down this cell, they was looking, so I'm looking like, what's happening? So when I hit my cell, it's a black dude like laying on the bed kind of. So I go in there, I sit on my bunk at the edge of the bed, you feel me? And I sit there like in my stance. So he get up and he like, what's up? I'm like, what's happening? He like, where you from? I'm like, I'm from 74 Hoover. And he like, oh, okay, is that right? I'm from 9 Deuce Hoover. That's what he told me. So we get to talking and shit. He like, oh, you whoop-de-whoop, and I'm like, nah, I'm Milk 74, my milk. And he was like, oh, okay, whoop-de-wop, wop, wop. So right when we was talking, this dude walked up, big dude, brown skinned, like probably like 35, like size 20 arms and shit. I mean, 22-inch arms or something. He walked up to the cell. He like, what's up? I'm like, what's happening? And I guess the homie right there was kind of new too. To that cell, to that dorm or whatever. So he like, what's happening? I'm like, what's up, bro? He like, where you from? I'm like, I'm from West Side Hoover. He like, oh, this neighborhood crip, we going to get down. And I'm like, mandatory. And he like, all right, don't trip. And he like, oh, but you got some homies downstairs or whatever. So it was crazy because when he said that, the homie got on the bars and shit. And we like, whoop, wop. You know, so then the homies was like, hey, so it was like a reunion, you feel me? It was like everybody right there. And like I said, it's not like being an essay, you know, if you're an essay, you know, they sending you care packages or whatever. If you from the raw side, you feel me? Now on this black side of the game banging shit, boy, if you ain't from the set and they don't like you or something, you ain't get no food. So as soon as I hit 2800, I got hit with a package and shit, noodles, all the good stuff or whatever. You know, I'm getting kites and shit. Everybody hitting me up. Now, right at the bottom of me on the 4-man cell, the 6-man cell with 4 people in it, it's like 4 of my immediate homies. You understand what I'm saying? Like 4 people that I know, that I've been in the streets with, that I know. So, you know, we in there chopping it up and stuff or whatever the case. Like the next day, I found out that it was a couple gang members about 2 or 3 cells from me. You feel me? It was a variety of gang members. The ones that stuck out the most was some guys out of the Westmont area, not the Westmont area, but the Washington High School area. You understand what I'm saying? In Los Angeles. Okay. So, you know, people get to talking and stuff. You know, I hear we gang members, we gang banging. This county jail is full of gang activity. You understand what I'm saying? It's just nothing other than that really going on besides like gang activity, fighting, whatever you want, whatever you could think of. So, you know, word get around and that they up there. So I get out the homies. I'm like, bro, we gonna handle that. Mandatory. Like, we about to do that. They gotta go. You feel me? We gonna get them out of here. Mandatory. So I tell the homie, I'm like, what's up, bro? Man, we gotta get them. It was another homie down. He was probably like a cell from them. He's supposedly from 107 or whatever. I didn't know him from the street, but I mean, the homie that was down from us was from 107, so he wasn't tripping. So we get at him, we shoot him a kite and stuff, and we let him know at day room, you know, it's about to go down. You feel me? So the homie get from court. He had to go to court or something. So when he get back from court, you know, I tell him again, like, bro, you know, we about to do this. We all in coordinates. Everybody know what's going on, you know, and we got the whole situation like taken care of. You understand what I'm saying? Now, we already had this plan that when we do this shit, if we get caught, you understand what I'm saying? If we get caught, the dorm rep is just gonna say that they stole from another race. You feel me? And it's either we deal with them or a race riot crack off. And anybody that didn't heard about Los Angeles County Jail, them race riots is horrible. You feel me? They vicious. You understand what I'm saying? So we already had the little cover up scheme. You understand what I'm saying? So it got to that day. They popped the cells. They popped like the first half of the cells. They let them go. Then they popped the rest of the half. So it's like they'll do 6 cells and they'll do the other 6 cells after they go back in. So when it was time to go, we was already on deck. So we got in there. We sat in there for about 3 minutes so to get a, the sheriff's a good time to leave. You understand what I'm saying? Get away from us. And then we like, what's up, my nigga? Where y'all from? 2 of them say, oh, this Rolling 100 Crip or something. I'm like, what, nigga? We got to get down. Mandatory right now. You feel me? And it was this old cat, like a not a non-affiliate, but an affiliate of these dudes. You feel me? I guess he didn't lived in their area or something. So he was trying to stick up for him, but he didn't want to, he didn't want to move no muscle. So we tell the homie from 107, man, get him. You feel me? Y'all fighting first. So we get in there. Boom, they start locking. Boom, bing, boom, boom, boom. The homie fucking him up. You feel me? The homie getting him. So me and the other homie run up on the other 2 niggas. The other old nigga didn't want to do nothing. So we start maxing the other one out. Boom, bing, boom. We jumping him. Now it's like, it's a 3-on-2 because we whooping them. You understand? I was holding one of the dude's shoulders, one of my homie's shoulders, just like stumping him. Like I was stumping them dudes. We was on them. You feel me? That shit went down for about 4 minutes, 4 or 5 minutes. It started getting loud because this dude that was affiliated with them, this old cat, like 40 or 50, didn't even want to make a move. But he making a lot of noise. So the police come, you feel me? I turn and I see him at the door. I'm like, fuck. But we still got a program, you feel me? Like we ain't stopping until they run in here, throw the tear gas, shoot the block gun. So we still programming. Boom, bang, boom, boom, bang, boom, 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 boom. Blender and shit. Like I'm kicking shit and they seeing me kicking him, you feel me? And at the time, I didn't even think nothing about it with that shit. So we in there stumping them, you feel me? Come in there, throw the tear gas or whatever. They pull us out of there, you feel me? They line us up. They take us out the side the thing. They line us up in the hallway. When they line us up in the hallway, they basically saying like it was a black on black thing, you feel me? So any other race, they're letting go back into the cell block, you feel me? So when they got to me, it was like, okay, go, you feel me? So I get up and I go, you feel me? I guess they was thinking, I guess they thought I was a wood, you feel me? I looked at the homie, he was like, go. So I go back to the cell, bro. I ain't lying. I'm in there chopping it up. I'm about to get a cigarette and all that, you feel me? Bro, like 2 minutes inside of that cell, they came to the cell and nah, come on, you gotta go. I'm like, what are you talking about? They're like, come on, you gotta go. You that same guy that was in that race riot. You don't run wood or some shit. And I'm like, what? So they snatched us up out of there. They took me and all the people that was involved, besides the people that was getting kicked on, to the hold, you feel me? They was threatening to press charges on us, you feel me? A in-house case, you feel me? They came to me and they told me, they said, man, we don't care about none of that, to be honest with you. You feel me? It is what it is because that guy stole from another race. And I was like, okay, it's working. And but he was like, man, you cannot kick him. You feel me? When you kick him, that become a felony, you feel me? And we will press charges for him. I'm like, what? I'm like, I ain't know none of that, you feel me? I would have been hitting him in his face the whole time with my hand. You feel me? But I was kicking him. And I was kicking the dude. So he told us that they took us to the hole. We probably was in the hole 6 days. When they took us to the hole, it was me and the homie who I was in the cell with, who we cracked this shit off with. We went to the hole. They messed up and put us in the same cell because they probably thought I was a wood. I don't know. You feel me? But they put us in the same cell, which was good. And we programmed, you feel me? And a lot of people did not program in that county jail. Like, a lot of people did not program. Like, none of this stuff is fake. Like, only time will tell, Like, whatever happens in the dark will come to the light. You dig what I'm saying? But it's your Loke Milk 7-4. I think we did about 6 days on that shit. They came and got us. They let us out. They tried to put us in this weird-ass dorm where nobody was at. You feel me? We refused the lockup. We weren't going in the cell. They still put us in the cell. He was like, oh, man, you're going to have to go in the cell. You could do that shit when it's not my shift. And I'm like, what the fuck? But we go in there. Then we go right back to the hole for refusing to go there, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, Hoovers was running our own program in there. We wasn't doing what them fucking pigs was saying. So they took us back to the hole. That time it was probably like 2 days. They came and took us back. You know, we got the 2,800, and I'll let you know the rest. You dig what I'm saying? But just go like, subscribe, drop that comment. Let me know what y'all want to talk about. And another subject I'm about to hit later is pressing for gang tattoos or you know, tattoo checks in the set. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we gonna get in all. Like, just comment, like, subscribe.